We have man like Deji. We got young Daniel. We got Matt, and we've got Strasbourg Steve as well. Welcome back to the show, gentlemen. Go to Good Connor Souls first. Huge win for you today. Talk to me.
Hey, can people just start trusting my talent ID? Because I've been fighting about Odegaard and I've been fighting for Havertz, and they're starting to deliver. You know what the funniest thing is, right? We're fighting with Arsenal fans saying Kai Havertz has destroyed Arsenal. Everything that we built, he's destroyed it. He's made us slow. He's made us this. Now what? Two of the biggest scorelines we've had in the past 2 seasons, back to back, have come with Havertz in the midfield. It's amazing. You know what? Like the way we've clicked. Let's go Dubai every week. I keep saying it, but I'll keep digging it. Every time we get a loss, go Dubai. Let's go. That's what we need to do. Our next sponsorship deal needs to be with Dubai. Let's just keep going there, get private jets every single week. Because as soon as we've gone there, even last season, we seem to just find form again. This is going to be a title race for the ages. I actually cannot wait to see how this season concludes. If we can take this form and carry on in the Champions League, who the hell knows what we can do? There could be a double happening. There could be a Champions League and a Premier League win happening. Because let's be real, Liverpool still have to play City. We have to play City. So there's potential for City to drop points. There's potential for Liverpool to drop points. And that's all it is. We're within 2 points of each other. This is going to be such an amazing end to the season. And I think it's going to be different to last season. I don't think either three are going to drop off. And if they do, it's game over. No one at this point can make a mistake. You have to be perfect till the very end.
You are going to have to be perfect until the end. You were perfect today, Brandon. That's 5 amazing results on the bounce. 21 goals, not 19. 21 goals scored. You must be absolutely over the moon with Arsenal today and in recent weeks.
Sorry, Tao. I'm just watching back that clip 3 months ago. Harry and Deji on your channel saying that Spurs could win the league, but you know. We'll move past that one.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Look at Deji's face. Look.
What are you shaking your bum for?
Huh?
You've played two dusty teams in the last 2
There you are.
You know how obsessed they have to be to win 5-0, and the first thing you say is
bro, Deji and Danny just got drawn out like that, bro. It's too easy, bro. Well, it's too easy.
You just won 5-0. Like, talk about your team. Congratulations, you won 5-0.
What was your question, Tel? What was your question?
you must be buzzing with your team. Talk to me about that performance today, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, another 5 goals, Tel. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be, for a neutral, it's going to be one of the most exciting title races, I think, until the end of the season now. You got Arsenal. We've hit form. We're scoring 6 against West Ham. We're scoring 5 again today. People will look at it and go, oh, it's only Burnley. Well, they're one of the worst teams in the league. But at the end of the day, when you've got these teams in front of you, you've got to make them look as bad as what they are. And a lot of the time, we don't do that. A lot of the time, you know, Arsenal have struggled against Burnley in past seasons, you know, against teams that we should be beating. Now we're scoring, you know, ridiculous amounts of goals. I didn't expect to see that because I've always, you know, maintained that we need an elite striker. I still think that will end up being the case for us, and that may end up being the difference between us winning the league and not winning the league. But, you know, as an Arsenal fan, you can't be unhappy with what we're seeing right now, because it's not just a case of even at that end of the pitch. Again today, this is another game where we haven't conceded a shot on target. 1 against Liverpool, 1 against West Ham away, and 0 today. You know, that tells you, again, that at both ends of the pitch, in the attacking box and the defensive side of the game as well, it's all clicking. It's all coming together. What can I say? You know, there's an old saying as well: defense wins you leagues, attack wins you games. The defense could be the difference between Arsenal winning the league as well. So this is what I mean by this could be a very, very close title race. You've got Liverpool scoring 4 earlier on in the day, and we go ahead and say, look, you score 4, we're going to score 5. And you may even see Man City go ahead and score a load of goals. I think this is going to be that close that it may end up coming down to goal difference as well. So, you know, Arsenal scoring 5 goals today is very important. Arsenal scoring 6 goals last week is very important. Liverpool scoring 4 goals is very important because I think that's where it may end up heading. But again, we've got to speak about Bukayo Saka. Another 2 goals for him today. You know, I said last week, you know, he hasn't been the Bukayo Saka of last season for the majority of the season. In the past 2 games, that is the Bukayo Saka we like to see. That is the Bukayo Saka of last season. That's the Bukayo Saka that is so dangerous that people, you know, rave about as one of the best wingers in world football. You know, all these players are getting in on the act. Like I said before, you know, when Jesus is back fit, I don't want to see him come into this team straight away because at the end of the day, you've got Trossard performing at the moment as well. He's coming up with goals again. Yeah, everything so far at this moment in time, Terry, there's nothing that I can complain about one little bit. I just hope we continue it for the rest of the season. I agree with you, by the way. I think up until Manchester City away at the Etihad, we should be winning, you know, all our games up until then. And then we can go into that game and that will be a very, very intriguing game. Very intriguing game, very difficult game, but it could be a title deciding game. So, yeah.
Can I just say real quick about Arsenal? I love the quality of goals lately has taken a huge step up for me. Like the Trossard, the Trossard one in the second half, the Saka goal, absolutely, you know, absolute pile driver. I sound like such an American but honestly,
You do,
the quality of goals
you do.
for me, huh?
You do. You sound really American in the sense that the two games that Arsenal scored great goals have been against 2 extremely dusty teams. The first being,
I mean, I'll just give it some credit. That's all.
Bro, is this salt-based settings, bro? What we doing here, bro? It's mad salt in the building, bro. Like,
it's not even about salty, bro. Let's just we give respect for where respect is due. When you guys
that's
are
all I'm doing.
and you're banging up teams and you're scoring great goals against great teams, then I'll come here and I'll clap my hands and say, you know what, Arsenal's doing great. Yes, you're like listen to what Brandon said. You're beating who you should beat. That's just it.
And you're not doing that.
You're supposed to do right now. So why are you guys shaking your bum violently like you've done something extraordinary today?
You know why, Deji? Why, Deji? Because football isn't one on
shocking, bro.
Football isn't one on paper. We just dropped.
I quite like this. I quite like.
If Tottenham beat Burnley 5-0, I don't shake my bum like this.
We beat them 5-2.
I'm like, yeah, we beat them 5-0.
I don't know about that.
Deji, can I? Maybe you should go back and watch Football Terrace clips and just remind yourself of what you were saying 3 months ago after 10 games. Oh, we could win the league. We could win the league. Yeah. So don't talk about shaking bums, bro, because you was doing that. Yeah. You was doing that when you was beating teams that Tottenham should be beating, and you was sitting flying high at the top of the table. Oh, Ange's going to do this. Ange's going to do that. We got Maddison. We got this, that, and the other. You ain't got any excuses for today because you got no injuries. Yeah.
And we do. We had 2 injuries.
Wait.
Okay, 2 injuries. Cool. Wolves still come to your house and beat you. How many times do Wolves beat you? Year in, year out, home and away.
But Wolves usually, Wolves is one of our bogey teams. They do
there
this.
You are.
If you look back at the results, the games are always tight against Wolves. And you know, unfortunately, we didn't have our wing backs, and our wing backs got found out. Look, let's also.
But by your logic, though, hold on. But by your logic,
go on.
Wait, go on. But by your logic, though, you guys should be beating Wolves, right? The same way Arsenal should be beaten. It should be a standard thing, right? They're missing Cunha. Hold on.
There is such a thing as bogey teams, no?
Hold on. And they're missing this.
We've beaten our bogey teams as well. We've beaten Everton.
One at a time, guys.
Are they not missing their star striker as well? Right? They're missing Cunha, right? They don't have the depth that you lot have. So for them to come and slap 2 at your home, you can't really be talking about beating who thing. We should celebrate because football is a week-to-week thing. Highs and lows. You enjoy it as you enjoy it.
As well.
I'm going to be a fan if I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, you know what? And in misery because we won 5-0.
My bro, but on a level, do you agree that there is such a thing as having bogey teams in the Premier?
Okay, cool.
And West Ham were one of them last week.
Hang on, I've got the perfect answer.
One of them last week, weren't they not?
I've got the perfect answer to this because would you not say that maybe West Ham was our bogey team then? Because we've lost twice to them this season. So going into that game last week, having lost to them twice, you could say, West Ham or Arsenal's bogey team. We still slapped them with 6 goals. So
That doesn't mean there's no bogey teams. What I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is fair enough. You know, we went to the Etihad, team completely depleted, and we got a 3-3 draw. I'm not shaking my bum about that result. It is what it is. Sometimes you can have teams. Wolves, I'm not going to lie, they played better than us. The 2 games that we've played them this season, we just couldn't hack it. I'm going to put my hand up and say, yep, that's it. Wolves have beaten us, and it is what it is. But as for Arsenal fans, coming on here, Brandon coming out with his best suit on, shaking his bum for Burnley and West Ham is an absolute disgrace. People calling me shameless. That's shameless.
No.
Come to White Lane, come to my stadium, beat us there.
Oh, I cannot always.
We did that already. We've done that. We've beaten you.
Come to my stadium this season and do something, and then we can.
Oh, now it's this season. Okay, we'll do that as well. But the reality is, right, we played a team, we beat them. What do you want me to do? Oh, shit, we won again. Fuck's sakes. What do you want me to do? I'm going to be happy because we beat a team. I know for Spurs fans, it's a hard feeling to know what winning is. I get that. I hear you in it because you're used to the losing side of it. But unfortunately, we win. And we won with style. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to really come on here? All right, you want me to come on here and go, oh, shit, fam. Fuck's sake, we won.
Did you see what they did
Oh,
against
for fuck's sake,
Sheffield United?
we won ahead of City now. Oh,
How dare you? How dare you?